Hi, can you spot any issue with this code? It looks pretty simple. Add item, it's actually taking two arguments and it's adding into this bucket, which is defined default as a list. Let me run this code and if you see if we have any issue. So I do this one. So it's look pretty simple, correct? Let me run it multiple times. Let me run it with two. Let me run it with three. So, can you guess what could be the output if I run it this time? Take a pause and guess the output. Okay, let me run it. So, as you can see, this is unexpected. So, what is happening? This bucket, which is defined as an until is keep updating for every function call. This is a very classical bug in Python, and we have to be very careful while you're defining any default argument. So why this is happening? Because in Python, default arguments actually evaluated only one time during the function declaration. Because this bucket is mutable, so any mutable data structure will be defined at once, and for every function call they will get updated. So you have to be very careful while you defining any default argument. So never define any mutable argument as default. So how can you fix it? So you should always define none. If it's a default value, you should always define as none. Never use any mutable object as default. And what are immutable objects in Python? They are dictionary and list. So and add another say false check. We have to check if it is none. So if we have to check if bucket is none, then we have to redeclare it as empty list, and then we call it. So let me call this function this time, and let's see what happens. See, now it's working fine. So you have to be very careful while you're defining a default argument. Never use mutable data structures as default arguments in Python. Thank you.